Class 7th. So in class 7th we are talking about nutrition in animal. Let us proceed this chapter. In previous class we talk about all the processes involved in nutrition, which are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation or ingestion. We also talk about nutrition in amoeba, how amoeba take food from pseudopodia and just take out food from pseudopodia. We also talk about amoeba is a unicellular. Next, hydra, we talk about hydra is a multicellular, how hydra catch their food like insects catch by tentacles, and just these tentacles helps to put those catched insects into their mouth. We also talk about frogs, how frogs catch insects and their food with the help of their long tongue. We also talk about in previous lecture how a spider, butterfly, mosquitoes take food. Today we talk about the human digestive system. Okay, just focus on human digestive system. The human digestive system. See, our body perform all the steps of nutrition inside a long tube in some place called alimentary canal. So just I want to tell you what is alimentary canal. Alimentary canal consists of some parts. See, what are the parts? First, mouth. Second is food pipe, which is also known as esophagus. Next is a stomach. Next, a small intestine. And second is large intestine. Okay, so a small intestine and large intestine, esophagus, mouth, stomach, these are the alimentary canal. Just I want to tell you how food come from mouth. First we take food into our mouth, then with the help of teeth we cut into simpler part, and then after that simpler part, cutting part of food come inside the stomach with the help of food pipe, which is known as esophagus. Then our stomach take it and send the food into a small intestine, then after large intestine, and then the ending of the food and a waste product in the anus. Salivary glands, liver, gallbladder and pancreas are the organ that secretes digestive juice that help to convert complex substance into food into simpler substance. When we talk about hydra, when we talk about amoeba, when we talk about frogs, butterfly, any this type of organism, in previous lecture we talk about digestive juice. So in our body, in human body, these all digestive juice formed by some glands, salivary glands, liver, gallbladders, pancreas, these all are produce some digestive glands which help to convert all the food items into soluble compounds. Then these soluble compounds gives us energy to the body to perform their activities. So we take each each and every part of alimentary canal one by one. First is digestion in the mouth. Food is taken in or ingested through the mouth. Digestion begins inside your mouth when you chew the food. The water in your mouth is a digestive juice called saliva, and it is secreted by the 3 pairs of salivary glands in your mouth. Chewing break down the food into simpler pieces and mix it with saliva that help us to send these food item into stomach, and the process is called mastication. Okay. A child has only 20 teeth, 10 in each jaw. These are known as milk teeth. And after once milk teeth fall, the permanent teeth will come, and the set of permanent teeth is 32 teeth, and in each 16 jaw. In each jaw. There are 4 incisors, 2 canines, 4 premolars and 6 molars. These are the types of teeth. See, figure 2.3, the types of teeth is given. Canines, incisors, premolars and molars. There are the different function of this type of teeth. We have to recall it. Okay. Types of teeth. First is incisor. Second is canine. Third is premolar. Next is molar. Okay, see. Your front teeth are known as incisors. These are the flat shaped and they are used to beating and cutting. So it is used for beating and cutting of food, and this is present in front of our mouth. Next to the incisor they are canines. They are pointed and they are used to tearing piece of food. So this is tearing food items. The teeth at the back of your mouth are bored with the almost flat surface. These crunch and grind the food, so which is known as premolar. So the function of premolar is crush and grind the food item. Molar are larger than premolar. So the function of molar and premolar are to crush and grind the food items. Okay, the size of molar is larger than premolars. The saliva in your mouth helps to break down a starch of the food into sugar that are easier to digest. It is also make food easier to swallow by making it wet and slippery, which helps the food go into a stomach with the help of esophagus easily.